What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the garage, and welcome to my answer to Donald over at DMV Diecasts and Customs. Random car challenge. I like random car challenges. To me, they're a lot of fun. And I thought, let's do a little twist on it. Let's just do some horrible customs that I've done. Man, this is one of my favorite ones. I did this one for my brother-in-law. Haven't seen him since. And yeah, he's a cross-country trucker. And I know our friend Harry, Loco Trucker, he comments on a lot of videos and stuff. I know he's a trucker too, and he loves the semis. And I told him I didn't have a whole lot, and I really don't. I've got this one. This was the black one with a Wayland looking stripe on the side. So I did it in a fade, you know, kind of just thought it was pretty stinking cool. And you can't have the snowman if you ain't got a bandit of your own in a matching color. So I did a Corvette, like one of my favorite Corvettes. This Stingray right here, this to me, this is fire. This little combo set, absolutely freaking love it, man. I'm not gonna lie, I think they turned out pretty good. They're not the best things, so that's when I was first starting out, but I think they match pretty good as a set. I think they do. So super happy. I found those in everything in here came out of the top of my glass display case. So I thought, let's get them out, clean them up a little bit, and enjoy them. Let's enjoy them for a little bit. Don't sit up here on my desk for a week, I swear to you. This was a Matchbox Movement Parts. Did a wheel swap on it, and I hit it with a satin finish instead of a gloss, and it really changed the color of this thing. Just fantastic, man. It's a great casting, absolutely great casting, and it looks really great with these wheels. I forget what one of those $3 premiums I stole the wheels off, but it looks freaking fantastic. And it is a moving part, so there is the engine opening. I thought that looked pretty sweet. What is it now? There's one that probably needs to be redone. It's a Purple Passion. I just like this casting. I love all these chop top long Mercuries and what have you. They're just fantastic works of art. And this is, man, this car's been around forever, and I just really like this titanium blue with the silver accents. Looks like it needs to be redone again, but that's okay. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Got a lot going on, y'all. What do we got that can go up there next? How about this? Say I'm not a big JDM fan, but y'all know I'm a liar. This was an early custom too. I thought this one turned out really well. First time I got premium tires, met a gentleman that was down visiting family, and it is a color shift. And he gave me those tires on the day before he was leaving to go back to California. He gave me a baggie full of tires for me to enjoy and have fun with. And in fact, I got another one of those cars coming up that we're going to look at that has those wheels and tires that he gave me. I've always loved the CRX. I thought it was freaking fantastic little car. I just like this one. This one I'm pretty proud of. Never did send it to anybody. I kept it for myself. I just really like it. Let's go ahead. Let's look at this one. Since we just did a Cougar one for Sammy, here's an early custom too. This was a custom yellow that I did using a couple of different colors of paint to get this effect. It is kind of shiny. Yeah, could probably use about 2-3 more coats of clear, but I'm not doing that right now. But this looks good. Looks good with these wheels that he gave me. So yeah, that gentleman was pretty awesome. Haven't seen him since. Hopefully he's okay. So moving on. Let's go ahead and throw this up there. This was one that pretty recent, fairly recent. I did a Ratfink kind of Ed Roth 55 gasser. I don't know if you can see inside there. Snoopy's driving. Snoopy's got that mean look in his eye. Yeah, took him right off that doghouse and put him in the race, man. Fantastic. Speaking of race cars, let's go ahead and put these up here. This was the first when this S15 came out. I really didn't like it, but it grew on me, and I started playing around with it. And cheese and crackers, if I didn't do a couple of these and give them away. It's a great casting, and I do have them in the premium as well. I think I have 3 different colors in premium now. Plus, I found the chase to it as well. I can't say that I don't like JDM. I do. put those down. Here's one. It is October. We can show this one. Made this one for a friend, and before I could send it to her, she ended up getting rid of her Supra. Sorry. That was great. It's a good car, man. I like it. It turned out all right. I think. What do we got? Let's go ahead and do some rusty stuff. Why not? I used to steal a bunch of these Jurassic Park trucks because they were like $347. Took the wheels off of them for all kinds of stuff, man. So I had a bunch of these laying around. So if y'all ever notice up at the top, there's a couple of them up there in the top. This is gonna be made into a diorama at some point. I just put it off to the side. It sits up here on the desk gathering dust. So there's that rusty thing. There's this rusty thing. I love the Aristorat. One of my favorites. I don't know how many of these Aristorats I've done. I don't even think I kept an original one in purple, man. I just really like this casting. It's a pretty sweet casting. Let's see. Put this one down. How about this? Couldn't do a video without a decrepit old Volkswagen truck. Parts running truck, man. Junkyard truck, whatever you want to call it. I like it. I think it came out pretty stinking good. And last one. How about this? This is one that I actually worked on yesterday. Went to the other Walmart, and they had dropped a bunch of old cases out. And this was the one that was dark blue that had, like, I don't know, some weird graphics on it. So I went ahead and stripped it, and I brushed it all down so that it actually looks like brushed stainless steel, not wire scratches from the wire brush. That's all done by hand. So it's got like this dull finish, which I absolutely love. I don't think I did too bad on the tail lights either. I didn't do the white portion for the reverse lights, but that's okay, because we're not going in reverse. We're only going forward. And this casting, man, it had so many bad flaws. I ended up having to try to sand some of that off because that grill was messed up. There's a casting error back here that I could not file out enough. These bars back here were actually bent. I mean, bent right out of that package. You can kind of see it in there how it's bowed. It was a rough casting. Paint hides a lot of sin from Mattel. That was bad. But it tells me that I can do this again with a much nicer casting. But I think all in all, in the right light, and a couple of adult beverages, it looks pretty good. Oh, and I did take a Sharpie, so you can kind of see that there is a difference in color from here to here, because DeLorean could never match up the front plastic pieces to the actual metal itself. So I did the same on the front and the back, so there is a contrast in the materials. Yeah, I like it. I think it turned out pretty stinking good. So that being said, that's my answer to Donald over at DMV Diecast random car challenge. And I decided to do just random castings from the top shelf, y'all. I need to clear out that top shelf. Need to clear out that top shelf. So that being said, let's go ahead and put these up here so Harry over there can take a look at this for a local trucker, and maybe that'll make his day. And I'll still continue to pray for everyone in Florida about to make landfall sometime early in the morning, 3-4 o'clock. My cousin's on the other side of Florida, but it's coming right toward him. Right now, he's got 60-mile-an-hour winds, and yeah, they're hunkered down. And he has COVID as well, so that's not a good combination, man. He ain't feeling good in the first place. Now he's got a hurricane named after himself coming straight toward him. So keep everyone in Florida in your prayers. Continue to keep everyone affected by Hurricane Helene last week in your prayers. And that being said, thanks for stopping by the garage. It really does make my day, and it really does make my night. And as always, be safe, be well, and be kind. Always be kind. Till the next time at the garage, I'll see you later, grease monkeys.